college is ridiculously expensive in America. Without a solid plan, it's unlikely that you'll be able to save enough money on time. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you should open a 529 plan to start saving for college today. Hello everyone, welcome to Vigilant MD, Lessons Beyond Residency. I teach medical trainees and young attendings about personal finance. As always, let's start with a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and the contents of this video are for educational purposes only and should not be received as financial advice. The insane costs of a college education in America needs no further introduction. Here is how a 529 plan can help you reach your goals. First, let's start with, what is a 529 plan? A 529 plan is a tax-advantaged college savings investment vehicle that can be used for qualified educational costs. There are actually two types of 529 plans, the savings plan and a prepaid tuition plan. For this video, I will focus only on the savings plan because it is probably the better option for most people because of its flexibility. $529 savings plans are usually run by the individual states, but you are not required to use your own state's plan. So a person living in Alabama can use New York's 529 plan if they wish. What are the tax advantages of a 529 plan? Number one, contributions are with post-tax dollars, so no savings here. Number two, the growth or earnings on investing that money is tax-free. Number three, when the money is spent on qualified educational expenses, withdrawals are actually tax-free. But here is a warning. If you withdraw money from a 529 plan and spend it on non-qualified expenses, you will pay income tax and a 10% penalty. So in a conventional savings account, the interest that you earn will actually be subject to federal and state taxes. So the speed at which you can grow your investment in a 529 plan will be much faster than if you were to save money in a conventional savings account. Okay, so what can you use a 529 plan's money for? Or what are qualified educational expenses? The first thing that you can use your 529 funds for is tuition and required fees at any college, university, vocational school, or other post-secondary educational institutions eligible to participate in a student aid program by the U.S. Department of Education. Number two, as of 2019, up to $10,000 a year in a 529 account can be used for tuition for K through 12 schools without paying a penalty. Number three, room and board at college. Number four, books and required supplies. Number five, computers and internet access. Usually personal devices such as cell phones and iPads won't be covered. Number six, you can actually use your 529 account to repay your student loans, but there is a lifetime limit of $10,000 that you can use out of these accounts. Now you may be asking, are there any contribution limits? There are actually no annual contribution limits for 529 plans, but contributions are considered completed gifts for federal tax purposes. So in 2019, up to $15,000 per donor to a beneficiary qualifies for the annual gift tax exclusion. Any contribution above that needs to be reported to the IRS and will count against the donor's lifetime estate and gift tax exemption amount, which is actually around $11.5 million in 2020. Next, is there a maximum amount you can save in a 529 plan? Yes, there is actually an aggregate amount that you can save in a 529, and this depends on your state's plan and ranges anywhere between $235,000 to about $529,000. So make sure that you check with your individual state's 529 plans. Who can open a 529 plan? Anyone can open a 529, but typically parents or grandparents open them for their children or grandchildren. Technically, even a friend or some other relative can open a 529 on behalf of a child. You may be asking yourself, I don't actually have any children now, but I'm planning to have some in the future. Can I still open a 529? The answer to that is yes. You do not actually need to have a child to open a 529. You can start saving for your unborn child's college expenses today. What if my child is a genius and doesn't need all the money in the 529 that I saved for education? You can change beneficiaries to another member of the family of the beneficiary without any tax consequences. So simply pass that 529 account to your other child. If you don't have any other children, you can give it to your child's children. That will be such an awesome gift for your grandchildren. The gift of free college education. Anyone that you see in this chart surrounded by the beneficiary is covered as a member of the family. So as you can see, it's really quite comprehensive and very flexible if you have to change beneficiaries. You may be asking, how do I choose the best 529 plan? First, you should check to see if your state offers any state tax benefits for using your home state's 529 plan. Over 30 states offer state tax deductions on 529 contributions to their home state's 529 plan. For example, an Ohio resident who uses Ohio's 529 plan can deduct up to $4,000 a year from Ohio's taxable income. Even better, there are 7 states that offer state tax benefits for contributions to any state 529 plan. And those states are Arizona, Arkansas, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, and Pennsylvania. If you live in a state that does offer these state tax benefits, you should seriously consider using your home state's plan. Number 2, Morningstar, which is an investment research and management company, ranks 529 plans each year and categorizes them into gold, silver, bronze, neutral, and negative categories. If you live in a state that offers no state tax advantage, you should examine this list and choose a plan in the gold and silver categories because these usually tend to have the lowest fees, the better investment performance, and customer service, and etc. Do you already use a 529 plan? And if you do, which state's 529 plan do you use? Please comment down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching till the end. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more helpful personal finance videos. See you guys next time.